Good morning, Allisonville Christian Church, and welcome to all our visitors. Here are the announcements for the week of May 24th, 2020. For the duration of quarantine, we are continuing all 4 of our online Bible study discussion groups, plus the Adult Sunday School, Chi-Rho, and CYF meetings. This week, the Adult Sunday School Life class is doing a video study on the Book of Revelation with Ron Allen. For information on how to access these meetings and reading plans for the Gospel study, see the Weekly Buzz or go to allisonville.org/Zoom. Next Sunday is Pentecost Sunday, when we celebrate the coming of the Holy Spirit and the birthday of the church. We can't celebrate with our annual all-church photo or with the picnic that was planned, but we can still turn out for worship wearing red for the Spirit or blue if you don't have something red. Plan now to take a picture of yourself and or your family dressed in your Pentecost colors and post them on ACC's Facebook group next Sunday morning so we can see each other all decked out for worship. If you aren't on Facebook, please email your photos to Pastors Diane or Doug and they will post them for you. Bread for the World is an organization of collective Christian voices urging our nation's decision makers to end hunger at home and abroad. This year, Bread has discovered that due to the stay-at-home directives, emails are as or more effective than the written letter. So, Shalom Zone is sponsoring a virtual offering of letters designed as a do-it-at-home opportunity. We can all shelter at home, yet still make an impact. Directions for participating were emailed out last week, or you can visit bread.org/offering-letters for more information. Contact Jean Tatum if you would like to participate. The membership committee oversees the weekly coffee cafe hour that so many have enjoyed every Sunday. We are very pleased that Tony Medlin learned how Zoom technology could enable us to offer a virtual cafe beginning last Sunday. Please join the cafe at 11:30 on Sundays. It's great to see friendly faces with a smile. That's why we go to cafe when it is in the family room. We can't offer donut holes or coffee, but the virtual cafe offers a great way for us to refresh our connection with ACC friends. Even though we can't all be together, there is still a lot happening in our community and behind the scenes, and many ways to find comfort and fellowship. Be sure to keep an eye on our weekly newsletter for the latest information, and you can also find more at Allisonville's Facebook page or visit our website at allisonville.org.